We're through to the quarter-final of the EFL Cup for the third season in a row. We're still 4 points behind in the league, but we've got a big game today to see if we can get it a little bit closer. And then we've obviously got the chance to go through in the Champions League again for the third year in succession. And for the second time in 3 years against Real Madrid. Having them in the group, can we top it? A lot that happens today will decide that. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 4 of season 3 of Life After Wenger. And today we're not messing about, we're just going to have a Premier League match in the North London derby against Tottenham, and then we're playing against Real Madrid away from home. Pardon me. So, since the last episode, we obviously had the very mixed episode where we lost 2-0 to Man United and then beat Real Madrid 4-0. We then went on to beat Man City 3-1 at the Etihad. That was a brilliant performance. Man City virtually dominated us. Lewandowski getting his first Premier League goal there. Walcott and Ramsey scoring as well. And then Leeds United. We beat them 3-0 in the AFL Cup 4th round. Theo Walcott getting a couple of goals there. And Robert Lewandowski. 3 games in a row he scored in. So, yeah, he'll get a start today against Tottenham. So let's have a look at the Premier League table. We're still 4 points behind, as I said, which is a bit of a problem. But if we beat Tottenham today, it gives us a bit of breathing space on them, and hopefully Man United will slip up at some point. Top goal scorer is Romelu Lukaku, still with 9 from 6 starts. So he's actually going to get a start today. Robert Lewandowski going to get a bit of a break. 8 goals for Alexis Sanchez so far, 6 for Lewandowski. So, you know, he is up there, but not too many in the league so far. Firmino is on 5 as well. Top assists is Theo Walcott with 7. He's had a terrific start of the season, and he's the top average player at the moment. So let's have a look at the team for today. We've got Petr Cech starting in goal. We've got Bellerin, Koscielny, Delight, and Luke Shaw in defence. Where's Van Dijk? Is he ready to come back? Maybe to sit on the bench. Maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. So Delight will start today, and then Luke Shaw at left back. We've got Kovacic and Wilshere in the midfield. Wilshere's been brilliant since he came in the 3 games that he's done. 7.5 average rating. Walcott, Firmino and Sanchez will start behind Romelu Lukaku today, who hasn't played for a couple of games, but hopefully he'll refine his form against Tottenham today because he knows that Robert Lewandowski is starting to score. And yeah, you know, the whole reason we brought Lewandowski in was so that he could score goals when Romelu Lukaku wasn't. So yeah, hopefully he'll be able to do that. But here we go. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get a victory against Tottenham. Get revenge for the Community Shield earlier this season where Tottenham outplayed us, really. Here's Romelu Lukaku, but just looked a little bit slow off the mark there. Maybe he hasn't got his match sharpness back yet. But he's certainly one of the fittest players in the team at the moment. I've had a lot of games recently. Obviously, it's not as bad as last season when we had the Club World Championship to contend with as well. But, you know, it's a congested fixture schedule. We've got Champions League, we've got EFL Cup, we're going to have the FA Cup soon as well. So a lot going on as well as the Premier League. Here's Lukaku, but he gives it away cheaply. And I tell you what, Dele Alli on the ball here, and well, that's hit off the post, and Son Heung-min was offside there. Here's Kovacic. Now here's Kane. Now Son Heung-min, and he's scored, and it's 1-0 Tottenham. Oh, that throws open the title race a lot. Because if Tottenham beat us today, we are still 4 points clear, 4 points adrift at least, could be 7 by the end of the day. And Tottenham go second place, 1 point behind Man United. So that's an awful first half that we've had there. We're going to give them a bit of a rollicking and hope to get some sort of reaction out of them. Son Heung-min has got a good record against us. Walcott, I thought that was going to be another assist for him there, but not quite. Oh, Son Heung-min, what a goal that is. Wow. Harry Kane with the ball forward, and Son Heung-min hit it and it swerved straight into the top left corner. Nothing Petr Cech could do about that, and we're 2-0 down at home against Tottenham. We need to make sweeping changes now. Firmino is going to come off, and Santi Cazorla is going to come on and swap with Wilshere. We're also going to bring off Lukaku and bring on Robert Lewandowski. And we're going to bring in Virgil van Dijk at defence just to shore it up a little bit. Oh, wow, Walcott, and then Lukaku's just scored an absolute screamer. Can we cancel these changes? We can. So, Lukaku still goes on. I think Firmino still comes off for Cazorla and swap them two round. Yeah. And De Ligt comes off for Virgil van Dijk, but we'll just leave it like that for now. Romelu Lukaku scoring an absolute screamer. What a goal that is, and Theo Walcott with another assist for him this season. Can we get back into this? 45 and 46 and 54, so this match has turned on its head in 9 minutes. Cazorla into the middle now. He has Bellerin, Lukaku, Cazorla, Walcott, Sanchez. Walcott puts it in the back of the net. Theo Walcott, player of the season so far. His 5th goal of the season. Cazorla causing all sorts of mayhem with his brilliant dead ball ability. And it's 2-2 now. And if we can go ahead and get a winner, that just is such a wonderful comeback. We're going to put Lukaku out on the left and put Lewandowski up front and see what he can do from there. Sanchez through the middle. That is a deadly front four if we can get it to work. Here's Bellerin. Now Kovacic. That's forward to Walcott. And that's full time 2-2. But what an exciting match that was. And what an important point that could be at the end of the season. Coming back. Not just because of the point, but because of the momentum that will hopefully give us going into the next few matches. But 2-2, we'll definitely take it, considering this guy, Son Heung-min, keeps scoring against us. He's had a couple of good seasons in the Premier League since he joined Tottenham for 22 million a few years ago. Anyway, we've got Real Madrid coming up, and if we get off to a slow start like that, we're going to get absolutely thumped. Just a couple of changes to tell you about then for this match. Ross Barkley comes in for a rare appearance this season. He really hasn't featured too much. If we have a look at him, he obviously featured a lot in the first season. Not so much last season. And this season he hasn't done so too much either. But yeah, we've brought Van Dijk in to start. And yeah, everything else is the same, just Barkley. I was toying with the idea of putting Lewandowski up front, but Lukaku did score in the last game, so we'll give him the chance and see if he can perform for us. If we win today, I think we secure our place in the first knockout round. So here we go at the Bernabeu. Come on, Arsenal, let's get a victory against Real Madrid today and really set out the fact that we are still one of Europe's top clubs. Obviously, we won the Champions League in Season 1, but last season we got dumped out in the first knockout round against Paris Saint-Germain, who eventually got to the final before losing to Tottenham, who we drew against earlier in the episode. Morata has made it 1-0 low for Real Madrid, his 4th goal of the season. Ronaldo with the assist there. And that moves Real Madrid level on points with us, and that means that the group isn't a foregone conclusion. But yeah, West Ham doing well against Porto to be 1-0 up. It'll be their 2nd consecutive year in the Champions League. But yeah, disappointing first half. Not a lot happening, to be quite honest with you. I think we may switch tactic halfway through, because Firmino just hasn't been playing well recently. So I think we're going to go to this. We're going to move him up front, and we're going to bring on Robert Lewandowski and play him. Wait, he can apparently play as a defensive forward. Let's see how that works for him, actually. Everybody else seems to be okay, apart from Lukaku, but we could bring him off a bit later. Morata has forced a good save out of Cech. It was a bit of a tame shot, but still needed dealt with. So Real Madrid currently top of the group. I don't know why, particularly. Here's Barkley. because before it was the same. And just because Dynamo Kiev are winning, apparently that makes Real Madrid better than us. I don't know, maybe it's results between teams, but I thought it was just between like Real Madrid and us, not the rest of the group, but I don't understand it. Anyway, 67 minutes gone, not much happening here. This is really quite poor. I think Sanchez goes up front, and we can bring on Dimitri Payet and bring Cazorla on again, see if he can get a free kick or something. But we just need a bit of inspiration from somewhere. We've looked a bit flat in this match. We haven't really created it. I don't think we have had a highlight yet, to be quite honest with you. Here's Virgil van Dijk, now Payet. Verratti, now Modric. Benzema, oh wow. Whew. That was horrendous from Karim Benzema. But yeah, we're just looking disappointing. We're not even looking likely to make a chance here, and it could be 2-0. Here's Marcelo Shaw now on the counter-attack. Here's Lewandowski, Alexis Sanchez, Bellerin, and Cazorla scores! 2 goals from Santi Cazorla in this episode. What a game an episode he has had. It might not be 2 goals for him, but he's definitely been a handful in both games, and he's got us back into it. We don't deserve it at all, and that was just a counter-attack. Bellerin. Oh, I thought he'd forced a penalty. Cazorla with that corner yet again, and well, we salvaged a draw. 2 comebacks in this episode, and well, Real Madrid on the verge of going out if Dynamo Kiev win one more game, either against us or Real Madrid. I think Real will be out, but there we have it then. That is going to be the end of this episode. Where are we going to come back? I think we'll come back for the West Ham and Huddersfield game in December. That gives me a good chunk of games to get my teeth into, and yeah, we'll just go on as normal after that. So, if you've enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like. It really does mean a lot for me and for the channel. We are closing in on 1,000 subscribers, so anything you could do to help me get there would really, really mean the world. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and goodbye.